What's up guys, Jake here with this week's episode of What's New TW. Got a special episode for you this week. This is all Bassmaster Classic release items that we got in that we want to show you guys. First one we want to go over is one from Jackall. This is the new Gigantorel, just a bigger version of their already popular Gantorel series. Now we got it, it's about 7.5 inches, weighs about 5.5 ounces. Still all the same great features, rotating swivels on the treble hooks. Got the chin hanger here to add extra weight. Got the hanger on the back for another treble hook, stinger hook on there if you want to. Bunch of great colors, but now if you want to upsize your Gantorel, check out the new Gigantorel. All right, next up, we got a new one called the Jackall Chan Wake Bait. Great wake bait. I've seen some underwater footage of this thing. It's got great side-to-side rolling action. This big prop on the back spits up a lot of water, makes a lot of commotion. It's got a magnetic weight transfer system in it. If you look at the Go series of the colors, you can see all the engineering in this thing. That weight transfer system goes to the end and then slides back into place and gets locked onto the magnet when it's swimming, so stabilize the action a lot. Also fitted with 2 rattles. It's got a glass and a steel rattle in there, so you get 2 different pitches of sound, so really loud wake bait. 3 razor sharp treble hooks on there. Great new wake bait by Jackall. Next one up, one that I'm really excited about to start using this summer, is this new Firecracker Buzzbait from Jackall. As you can see, it's got the standard buzzbait blade up top and then a small prop blade right here in the middle. These counter rotate and actually clack each other while you're pulling it through the water. It makes a tremendous amount of noise. I've got to see this thing in the water too. Super loud, one of the loudest single buzzbaits I've ever seen. Also fitted with a keel-shaped head, gets it on plane pretty quickly. Hand-tied skirt on there, so I mean a lot of premium components on there. Cutting point hook, so you're gonna have a great hookup ratio. Got a barb keeper in case you want to add a trailer or something. So great new buzzbait by Jackall. All right, check this one out. We got from Bill Lewis. This is the new StutterStep 4.0 3D printed. Since the StutterStep came out last year, everyone's been asking for a smaller version, been wanting a 4-inch model. Bill Lewis is going to make a production model of the 4-inch, but this 3D printed model is an early release. It's actual 3D printed bait. It's a first in the industry for a mass-produced 3D printed bait to go out. Most time 3D printing is only for prototype baits, but they're doing a limited run of these. I think about 150 each of the colors are going to be out there available, but once these are gone, they're going to be gone forever, and then the full production models will go in. So early release, get these in your hand in the springtime for guys who want to try them out. All right, from Buckeye Lures, this is the Gerald Swindle G-Man Ballin Out Jig. Designed by Gerald Swindle, the jig that he uses on tour every day. Ball head jig, finesse cut skirt, Gamakatsu hook, stout weed guard, so skipping docks, fishing out deep, brush, heavy cover, anything you want to do. The same jig that Gerald uses on tour is the Ballin Out Jig. All right, another one from Buckeye Lures, another Gerald Swindle design. This is their new Gerald Swindle Finesse Swimbait Jig Head. As you can see here, it's got the pill-shaped head on there with the flat sides, gives it a little bit bigger profile for the size weight that you have. Fitted with the screw lock keeper on there, so hold your trailer super tight. A lot better than standard barbs, and you don't have to use any glue and keeping your trailer secure on there. Get a lot more fish catches per bait on there. Razor sharp little hook on there, gonna take minimal effort to penetrate the fish's mouth. So if you need to downsize, need a finesse Swimbait jig head, check this one out by Buckeye Lures. All right, another great one we got here from Spro. This is a new Fat Papa Squarebill. Everyone knows about the popular Fat Pop crankbait series. The Russ Lane designs, they run anywhere from like 10 to about 15 feet. They took in that same proven body and fitted it with a circuit board Squarebill lip on it. So real thin circuit board lip, deflects off cover great, gives it great action, super durable, a lot better than standard plastic lips on there. These new Squarebills are really, really buoyant. They deflect great and actually get a lot of great hunting action. They give us a lot of similar action to an old school balsa style bait, but now you're gonna have that durable injected molded plastic, so actually gonna last a lot longer. Gonna hold up a lot better than some of the old balsa baits. Outfitted with the Gamakatsu hooks, ready to go right out of the package. All right, next up, one that we've all been waiting for years. We got the new Z-Man Evergreen Jackhammer Chatterbait. This is the exact chatterbait that Brett Hite uses on tour, the one that him and Marizu Shimizu designed. We've all been waiting for this thing to come out. We finally got it here. Bunch of innovative features on this chatterbait, ones that I haven't seen on any other chatterbaits out there. It has kind of a rounded flat head, so it comes over cover great. Got a groove on here that keeps the eyelet kind of farther down, keeps the blade in a lower position, allowing it to bounce off the head and strike the head and produce the signature chattering sound. I've seen some underwater footage of this, and it's super loud underwater, has great action. Also got the hand-tied skirt on there, so not going to rot away like a standard, like a banded skirt. A lot of flaring action. Also got double barb keepers on here. Going to hold your trailers on there great. 5/0 hook. I mean, decoy, egg snap, everything on this chatterbait's been well thought out and well designed. So I know we've all been waiting for them for years. Now they're available. All right, I got a few things from Nichols. This first one here is the Clent Davis Toadstool jig head. Small finesse jig head. Going to be for that Midwest finesse technique that's been getting popular over the last few years with the little stick baits. Great little jig head. Got a super sharp 1/0 Gamakatsu hook on there. Wire bait keeper. So if you guys are into that that finesse technique, Nichols got you covered with a new jig head. Next one up is the Drew Benton's Finesse Jig. Small compact jig with a stout hook on it. I mean, really stout hook on there. Kind of rounded, almost like an Arky style head. Recessed line tie, going to protect your knot. Real thin cut skirt material on there, going to produce a lot of great action. Also, all the Nichols jigs have their patented toothpick barb keeper on there. So put your trailer on there, shove the toothpick through, break it through. Going to hold it on there so much better than standard barbs or glue or anything like that. This jig's going to be great for any type of situation, skipping docks, throwing it in brush, out deep over rocks, anything like that. So great new little jig from Nichols. All right, another jig is the JT Kinney's Grass Wizard. As you can see, it kind of has an arrow-shaped head on it. I got the 1-ounce size on here, so that's why it's such a big head. The recessed line tie, protect your knots, super stout 5/0 hook. You can't bend that thing out. Again, with the barb keeper, toothpicked barb keeper on there. Hold your trailers on there really good. Bunch of JT Kinney's signature colors on there with a few other classics as well. All right, last one I got for you guys is this new Shaky head by Perfection Lures. This is the Sure Hookup Shaky head, designed by FLW pro David Dudley. It's got a football head on it with a flat bottom, increases your stability, along with these small titanium legs, as you can see there. Those little legs keep the bait standing straight up every time. I know some Shaky heads have a problem with falling over and not keeping your bait straight up. This isn't going to have that. It's going to hold straight up every time. Got a flip and hook style keeper on there. Hold your trailers on there really secure, and the way it keeps standing up every time, the fish are going to come in, be able to see it a lot better, and they take it in, going to get a lot better hookup ratio, a lot better landing ratio. So great new innovative Shaky head by Perfection Lures. All right, guys, got a few new series of rods from Shimano. The first one is the new Convergence series. As you can see, a little bit different cosmetically from the last generation of Convergence. Now got a maroon finish on it. Back to full cork handles. I know a lot of fishermen out there wanted the cork handles back versus the EVA foam. Fuji components all the way up on this rod. I think the price point's coming in at $59.99, so great rod for the price, guys. The next one we got is the new Compre series. As you can see on this one, back to a full cork handle versus the split grip EVA foam. Same thing, Fuji components all the way up and down this rod. I believe the new Compre series coming in 4 casting and 2 spinning models, back at $99. So another great Shimano quality rod for a great price. All right, next up from Shimano, we got their new Exage series. Split grip design, got cork on the front here, but got EVA down on the back, so it kind of lightens up the rear end of the rod, gives it a little bit more balance, a little bit more sensitivity. Fuji components on this one as well, reel seats and the guides. Coming in at 99 bucks. This series of rods is all technique specific. I think there's about 15 rods in between the spinning and the casting. They got everything from small crankbait rod up to a big flipping stick. So if you're looking for a more technique specific style of rod, this whole series got you covered. So another great rod from Shimano. All right, last up from Shimano is the new Expride series. Pretty much all the same components as the last generation of the Expride series, but now a lot more American style actions and tapers and lengths like that. A lot of the old actions were geared more towards the Japanese style of fishing. Now we got a lot longer rods, a lot more different actions that the American customers have been asking for. So great rods, still have all the same components, high power X, super thin blanks, really lightweight, really sensitive. Got the combination cork and EVA foam, balances out the rod really well, lightens it up a lot, but awesome rods by Shimano. Check out the new Expride series as well. All right, for more detailed information on the products seen here today, please click the link or the images below. And if you do everything that's new at Tackle Warehouse this week, please click the link in the description. Check back with us next week for more What's New at DW. Thank you.
400 size, going to be more focused on offshore, obviously. Bigger baits, muskies, big swim baits.
Dude, that's a brand new swim bait, Jackall. It's actually like the first one I've ever caught on it.
I wanted a real big wobbled squarebill that has good deflection around the wood